So a sample maker. Sample maker's main responsibility is creating a physical prototype from all the design specifications that from the product design team to the developer to the pattern maker, all the folks who sort of put in their part to figure out like what is this going to be from the last shape to the materials used. They sort of pull all the pieces together. They're the ones who take all the information and are able to assemble the concept into an idea. And so while everybody else has done their best to sort of make sure that all the information is there to build something, it then turns to a pattern maker or to the sample maker to take that and build something. And so not everything in that package that's communicated is going to be perfect. It's not the expectation, because you never know till you get there. It's the reason you actually go through this process. And so once that model maker or sample maker starts creating, stitching together the components, starts building out the bottom parts to put together, that sample maker is really the first version of the conversation of what does this 2D sketch look like when you start actually building it, using the materials, using the construction techniques, using the maybe even colors, maybe even added dimension to build something. So now you can create something that people can test and feel and see on the foot. The sample, quite frankly, is like the first thing that people will sort of come to in terms of judging whether it's a good design or not. The sketch is sort of the first place people sort of thumbs up, thumbs down. But then if you get a sample that it's not made so well because either the information that went in wasn't good or the sample maker couldn't actually execute against it, that's a real deal breaker for a lot of, I think, concepts. And so making sure that you've given your sample maker enough information to sort of build against is important, but that sample maker, knowing how a product is constructed, knowing, again, both the upfront of understanding a little bit of the research that was going into how something is built becomes useful, but also knowing that that sample is going to be used as a prototype along the way to make decisions from a business marketing design concept, as well as can you actually build it. And so if that sample maker discovers ways to improve upon how something might be made further down the line, that's really helpful. And so that sample maker understanding the process and knowing how the engineering may work and knowing what details would go into the sample may inform how you might communicate back to the design team of, look, there's a slight twist I may do. I might decide that let's make this a stitch and turn, or let's make this a different sort of stitch, a zigzag, instead of with stretch thread. There may be pieces that they can bring to the table now that they're actually starting to build the concept, instead of all the information that feeds the concept, that can help inform both ways of how something can be improved upon, again, to sort of hold true to the designers, the business's goals of what the product should be. So that is a sample maker.